everybody, and welcome to another reaction video. Today's video is going to be Grover Cleveland versus William Afton, suggested by Jofinity himself, which is nice. It's nice to see one of my favorite content creators has actually seen my videos. It's like a breath of fresh air. But anyway, I think I get the correlation between these two. It's said in the description, and I do read that. It's the I always come back for William Afton and Grover Cleveland coming back to the White House, which it makes a little bit of sense, but I don't really care. But if it's a good rap battle, then it's fine. I don't really care about the connections. Um. Anyway, so I read every single comment. If you have a suggestion, don't be afraid to tell me. Uh, with that being said, I shall try to break this down as best as I can. Don't know much about Grover Cleveland. I know a bit about William Afton. With that being said, let's begin. Nice beat so far.
President versus anything. Grover Cleveland versus William Afton. Debate. Mr. Cleveland, if you're receiving this message, let me take a page out of Henry's lesson. Burn you down and leave your body in the wreckage. And your time early, you will live to see a second. An awful low, choking murdering with a laughing smile. While my opponent is not the road enough to oppress a child. After a while, they booted you out of office quick. And when I rob the win, my voters will be fraudulent. Sister location, now rip apart you to faces. I'm not a safe one to play with, dual level than defaming. I won't sit back waiting. This rap is my taxation with your mass rates. Of course, a fat ass hates inflation. Wanted this greed, but now I don't care if they find out. Cause this big cat is swimming even more times than the White House. Is able to bounce back. That's what starts slacks. Cause unlike you with your mistresses, I always come back. Beware the
Damn.
Okay,
that was actually not bad. Okay. Mr. Cleveland, if you're receiving this message, I believe that's a reference to the phone guy. Hello. Well, if you're hearing this means, yeah, you get it.
Mr. Cleveland, if you're receiving this message,
let me take a page out of Henry's lesson. Henry Emily.
Out of Henry's lesson.
Burn you down and leave your body in the wreckage. That's what happened to William Afton. Henry Emily was the person who lit Fazbear Entertainment on fire with William inside, which that's what originally killed him. This is the second time. End your term early, you won't live to see a second. I think he died. I think he might have died in his first term, Grover Cleveland. I'm known for luring children, murdering with a laughing smile. That one speaks for itself. While my opponent is known for owning up to a bastard child. I don't get that one. Guessing his child was a bastard. I'm just guessing. After a while, they booted you out of office quick. He was booted out of office pretty quickly. And when I rob the win, my voters won't be fraudulent. Guessing Grover Cleveland rigged the election or some shit? I'm guessing.
My voters will be fraudulent.
Sister location will rip apart your two faces. The animatronics in Sister location had two faces. One was the shell, the other was the inside wires. Right there. I'm not a safe one to play with. Do a lot more than defaming. I won't sit back waiting. This rap is my taxation. The president's job is to raise or lower taxes. I'm guessing he taxated a lot of people. With your mass weight, of course your fat ass hates inflation. That's pretty good. Um, Weight, inflation, you get that. Inflation is a fetish I will not go into. Mass weight, you get that one. Inflation is also the cost of goods in America. He hated inflation. He wanted everything to be even. He wanted it to be good, straight, and narrow. Murder this creep, but I don't. Now I don't care if they find out. He murdered children and he hid all the evidence. Now I don't care if they find out, because this prick enters enters women even more times than the White House. I think he came back to the White House twice. First, he was the 19th president, came back as the 21st and the 23rd. I think. I might be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I think he cheated on his wife quite a bit. I'm able to bounce back. That's what this dunce lacks. He's basically saying, I'm able to dish out punches. You can't do that. Bounce back. That's what dunce lacks. Because unlike you with your mistresses, I always come back. I think that was a haymaker right there. I always come back. You don't come back to your mistresses. You leave them alone. Back. Beware this crook, he'll relish robbing children's lives, but he'll be beat, and like his books, he'll be forgotten in little time. Oh, fuck, okay. Your work rot away until you die. Chance was stuck, and now your hellish deeds will pay the price. You're purple with fear after giving in to temptation. Michael sent Evan to his sister's location. You were methodical, thought of your calculations, but couldn't be prepared for the spirit's retaliation. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I think this is William's second verse. That was pretty good. Cleveland fucking destroyed him. Beware this crook. He'll relish robbing children's lives. He did relish in the murdering of children. He'll relish robbing children's lives, but he'll be beat, and like his books, he'll be forgotten in little time. The Five Nights at Freddy's books a lot of people don't even know they exist. No one even knows they exist. I know they exist, but not a lot of people do. That's a fucking haymaker right there. Books will be forgotten in little time. Stay in your nook and with your work, rot away until you die. Purple Guy was like, William Afton was kind of like deep into his work, even though he did murder children. Until you died, chance was took, and now a chance was took, and now your hellish deeds will pay the price. I'm going to beat your ass because you murdered children, you fucking freak. Oh, your hellish deeds will pay the price. You're purple with fear after giving in to temptation. If you've seen the movie Inside Out, fear is purple. Fear after giving in to temptation. Michael sent Evan into his sister's location. Not really sure about that one. I'm not too deep into the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. To his sister's location. You were methodical, thought of your calculations. But couldn't be prepared for the spirit's retaliation. William Afton was a smart man. He's pretty smart. He thought of everything, but he wasn't prepared for the spirits to come back, the children's spirits to come back to life. That's how he died originally. He put on the spring lock suit, the spring Bonnie suit, the locks got down and dug into his skin, and he sat there and bled to death. That's a haymaker. Let's continue. Couldn't be prepared for the
spirit's retaliation. What's happened to me? I've become a monster. This pain is nothing compared to the loss of your father. You were first, but under pressure of show while I'm attracted to fast, like an audio lure. Come 88, 89 to re-election efforts fail. I only see big numbers when you step on scale.
Second fat joke.
Spread joy across the nations while you excluded China like and communication. Pathetic.
That pretty on point. What's happened to me? I've become a monster. He noticed that he's become a monster when he got locked in the spring bunny suit.
Come a monster.
But this pain is nothing compared to the loss of your father. Grover Cleveland grieved at the loss of his father. You get that.
The loss of your father.
Your wretched verse brought a depression, I'm sure. Grover Cleveland, I think he had depression, or that's a reference to the Great Depression. Well, I'm attracting the fans like an audio lure. Whatever you want to, how do you pronounce it? An audio lure in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is a way to distract Springtrap from getting into you by making a child laugh. That's an audio lure, which is a child's laugh, and William Afton is known to murder children, so he's, I'm gonna go kill that child, then I'm gonna kick your ass. That's basically his whole thing. Come 1889, your re-election efforts failed. Yeah. Now you only say big numbers when you step up on a scale. Fat joke. Number 2. I left a legacy. Spread joy across the nations. He left a legacy, but he doesn't really spread joy. Well, you excluded China like and communication. And communication was in Five Nights at Freddy's 6, I think. That was Henry Emily's voice.
Communication. Pathetic. I expected better, but it seems I was a fool. You can't scrub that scum with some steel wool. With how much you hurt and lie, I'd say you deserve to die. It's black and white, red and blue. There's no room for a purple guy.
That was pretty good.
And I don't think I'll be stopping, cause the bars that I am dropping fresher than your pizza's topping. Repent, even with your metal embedded with ghost essence. You bit off Chuck E. Cheese. Was that the part of 87? I graduate like your fake dives. I take lives. A new villain was needed, just the same guy, but AI. I would give you a lesson on handling crying children, but it seems that your fans are writing even more than your victims. Without your creeping around and playing with little children, I call the cops even if you didn't kill them. I won't believe you're rambling. This purple hip was a liar. This will mark the second time that you've died in a fire.
All right. Damn, this wasn't even close. Pathetic. I expected better, but it seems I was a fool. I expected better from your verse. I expected you to come back from your for your second verse, but you didn't. I was a fool to believe that.
But it seems I was a fool.
You can't scrub that scum Scott Cawthon. He donated a lot of money to some very questionable people. With some steel wool. Steel Wool, I believe, is the company that Scott Cawthon had sold Five Nights at Freddy's to. With how much you hurt and lie, I'd say you deserve to die. That's pretty fucking harsh right there. It's black and white, red and blue. There's no room for a purple guy. Red and blue mixed to make purple. So that's a pretty good bar right there. That's a haymaker. Because Grover Cleveland's rocking. And I don't think I'll be stopping. Because the bars that I'm dropping is fresher than your pizza toppings. Yeah, their pizza, I don't believe it was really good.
Your pizza's topping.
Repent, even with your metal embedded with ghost essence. You bit off Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's, I believe, was sponsored. took inspiration from the Chuck E. Cheese's fucking creepy ass animatronics.
Bit off Chuck E. Cheese.
Was that the bite of '87? Bit off Chuck E. Cheese. The bite. Bite, bit off. You get that. I don't know why that's funny to me. When I grab a mic, your fame dives, I take live. A new villain was needed. Just the same guy, but AI. That's another haymaker right there. The villain from Five Nights at Freddy's VR, is Help Wanted, is basically William Afton, but in AI form. It's the same. It's the same fucking guy.
I would give you a lesson.
I would give you a lesson on handling crying children.
But it
Seems that your fans are whining even more than your victims. Five Nights at Freddy's is known to have quite the toxic community. You know who you are. Shut the fuck up. I'm not reading your comments. Even though I rate every single one, I'm not rating yours. Shut the fuck up.
Whining even more than your victims.
With how you're creeping around and playing with little children, I'd call the cops even if you didn't kill them. If you didn't even kill those children, you're still playing with them. That's pretty fucked up. You're a pedophile. Go to jail. Get help.
Even if you didn't kill them,
I won't believe you're rambling. This purple hippo's a liar. Purple Hippo is another character in Five Nights at Freddy's. Purple Hippo.
This will mark the second time.
This will mark the second time that you've died in a fire. That's actually a reference to two things. Well, actually, three, I believe. Die in a Fire is Five Nights at Freddy's fan song, which is actually pretty good. I would recommend go watch that. He died in a fire at Five Nights at Freddy's. That's how he died the second time. Um, he died when Mark Emily lit him on fire, and third one is you died because I spit so much fire. It's pretty damn. That's a haymaker right there, just for how many references that is. I love this.
That you've died in a fire. Who won the debate?
Grover Cleveland.
You cast your votes.
Grover Cleveland.
Presidents versus anything.
Yeah, nice job. I didn't jump. It's pretty good. I like this. Oh, Jofinity, that was you as Henry. I gotta say that was pretty. That was a pretty spot on impression. I liked it. Fucking Markiplier. All right. Good job to everyone on this who worked on this battle. It's amazing. I love it. Just how wacky it is. It's amazing. Any hint? No. Okay. So, 10 out of 10. The flow was great. The impressions were good too. I like the art for it. It's pretty good. Jofinity's Henry Emily's impression was spot on. So yeah, Grover Cleveland fucking stomped William Afton like he was a bug. So this was great. I love this. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should react to, please comment down below. I read every single question except for those toxic motherfuckers who out there. You know who you are. Shut the fuck up. The Markiplier one made me laugh pretty good. That that got me right in the giggle bone. All right. So, with that being said, that's it. Hope you guys have a good day. See you next time.